You're watching MLG Championship Sunday, the 2010 MLG Halo 3 National Championships from Dallas, Texas. We're coming at you live. You see the scoreboard, status quo up 2-1 over Instinct in our losers bracket finals. And right now, it's time to move on into game number 4. We're heading into multi-flag on Onslaught. Here on Onslaught, you saw it earlier, it's the first team to score 5 flags. There's no power weapons, no power-ups, so it's all about the team shot using the battle rifles. Guys, we saw Final Boss dominate Instinct early on. What do you expect to see in this matchup?
Well, we keep bringing him up, and that player is Roy. I mean, he just went off in the last game. We're talking about Onslaught. This is his map. His battle rifle is the best in the league. This map is all about that BR. Expect him to go off.
You got Roy playing a little bit defensively at the start of this game, allowing his teammates to push forward, now cleaning up kills. Amazing battle rifle there. 2 quick headshots, takes down Flamesword. Now he's making his way top 8 and just trying to stay alive. Ace really just juked him out, hiding behind that pillar.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, you're going to overlook those things, but Roy, that's a common error that you don't see him make often.
Lunchbox taken down in his base, and you see status quo, the first team to touch the flag. Flamesword only gets it out, though, about a few feet as he is taken down. You're watching Ace set up here top middle, though, and this is the power position that we watched Pistola dominate from earlier on.
Yeah, and that's going to be an important spot on the map to run any sort of flag. The guy top middle is able to shoot down on every single spawner on the map, usually just providing great cover fire and basically being a main distraction for his teammates.
Status quo up 2-1 in the series. Instinct needing this game to stay alive in the tournament. Status quo, if they win it, they will advance to play Final Boss in our championships for $100,000. But right now, we're switching over to Lunchbox from Team Instinct. He's playing extremely sneaky here, getting into the SQ base, going for the double or the triple. He stopped short, but Cloud is right behind him to clean up the kills and run the flag over on A side.
And this is perfect right now. You got Roy, top middle, you got Elamite in the base, and you got Cloud running the flag. All he's got to do is just do this front jump with pretty much ease, get some style points, maybe, and cap it.
Yeah, he gets it back to the flag scoring point. Roy's picking up a double kill, making sure that no one from SQ is going to get in for the return. Flamesword, though, gets the front jump and gets in there for a huge return for SQ. Once again, the captain from SQ putting on a show here on the main stage.
And that was such a clutch play right there by Flamesword. He was the only real player on status quo in position to get that return. Threw a fantastic grenade that actually shot the Instinct player with the flag past their flag and the flag capture and got that return. Huge play out of Flamesword.
That is going to be a momentum boost here from SQ, but right now it looks like Instinct actually has the map control. Elamite Warrior finishing off the kill, bottom B. Looks like he's going to hide from the player top middle, wait for the shields to come back, and then try and sneak into the SQ base. There's Ace's little brother once again poking out after Elamite Warrior. And what an awesome matchup here, guys. Ace, back in 2008, failed to make it to the national championship, comes back in 2009, and has really broken out in 2010 here with SQ.
Yeah, and he just really found his comfort zone. I mean, when you're with 3 guys who are completely selfless, like this status quo squad is you're gonna find your spot in the league, and it's got to be nice to have an idol like T-Squared coaching you.
Ace putting shots on players top middle, dropping down now, trying to finish off the kill on Roy. He's all out of BR ammo, pulls out the carbine, finishes the kill on the flag runner. But we got 3 down for SQ. Lunchbox, the last member alive for Instinct. Now it's 4 down for Instinct, and SQ's going to be able to push out there after a big kill from Flamesword.
Status quo right now is unbelievable teamwork, Puckett. They really have just been doing a great job of baiting and switching, basically allowing Instinct to look at one of their players, have him run away, and then use their other players to come from behind, pick up the kills. Status quo has been doing a good job all game long of doing this.
And that's something I talked to the SQ squad about yesterday, as they said, what happened in our loss on the Saturday night broadcast is that we weren't switching. We were baiting, but we weren't switching. Today, they have definitely fixed those mistakes. Every time you see one player dip out, they have another one push in and finish off the kill. SQ still tied up 0-0 with Instinct, though, in game number 1. After 4 minutes, neither team able to score a flag.
Yeah, that's mainly because they're so evenly matched, but we got Lunchbox putting in this flag right now. He just got hit by a grenade. Other than that, he went undetected.
Instinct gonna take the lead in the game now, 1-0. Remember, we're going to 5, and Lunchbox going for a great setup top middle, and he's got teammates alive to help out. Look, check this out, guys. Great jumps using those walls, getting into the SQ base, finishing off kills, bottom middle. Lunchbox is spraying it.
Yeah, and Lunchbox has been playing exceptionally well. The twins from Instinct right now, putting on a show.
We're switching our camera over to Lunchbox's twin brother Roy, who's getting positioned here on the SQB side. Unable to finish off the kill on Ace, and Ace was just jumping around, hitting headshots. Gotta love the confidence he's playing with now, and he's making his way top middle with Flamesword directly underneath him, and Enable is gonna run that flag bottom B as you see Ace setting up for the spawn kill on A.
Yeah, and this is Ace is making this look easy.
Triple.
Don't be I was gonna say don't be surprised if you don't see a triple here. But we were talking to Ace before this match even happened, and Shockwave goes, "Well, do you have a mental block for your brother?" And he goes, "I've never even known what that was against him."
Enable staying alive here, bottom B after scoring that last flag. It's all tied up 1-1 after 5 minutes. SQ coming right back after Instinct put the first flag cap in, and now you're watching SQ with all 4 members alive in a great position to go after a second flag.
Yeah, right now, Status Quo has just been spawn killing Instinct in their base right now. Instinct is lucky that Status Quo has not been able to put another flag cap on the board because they've literally had control of the Instinct base for the last minute.
Enable finally taken down. Ace setup once again top middle. That seems to be the key to success for SQ. Once they get him up there, they can do some heavy damage. But we're switching our camera over to Roy from Instinct. He's really been shooting pretty darn well in his last 3 lives, and he's trying to break out of his base going down bottom B. Perfect 4-shot on Enable to finish off that kill, and he's trying to stay alive, but he is getting chased after.
Yeah, and he did a great job getting out the front there. He knows that if he's going to chase that guy who's chasing him, he's most likely going to be killed. Or it's going to be Flamesword who's going to punch him in the face. Either way, it's the right idea you're looking for.
Flamesword knew Roy was expecting him to drop down, so instead he came from below, hits the beatdown, and takes him out. Flamesword so sneaky so far in this series. Right now I'm taking a look at the SQ squad. You have 2 down. Enable pushing from bottom A. Assault is underneath the base. He's going to go down as well. But we're watching Instinct kind of establish dominance here as you had Cloud sitting up top middle.
Yeah, right now Status Quo has kind of been stuck on the bottom because of Cloud and Roy constantly going up top. If Status Quo really wants to make a splash sometime soon, they're going to need to get up top A and B, use top middle more effectively.
Cloud getting shot at by 2 players, and he still picks up the kill on Flamesword. Enable is going to finish off Cloud's spree. But I'm looking at Roy playing base defense. Eomite Warriors there as well. But Lunchbox, guys, once again, playing super well. Amazing defensive plays from the bottom half of the map.
Yeah, and Lunchbox really just needs to be more incorporated with his team right now. Sometimes he's getting caught trying to do too much. You always want to just do your playing style. You don't want to overcommit and pick up someone else's slack.
Lunchbox, the last one alive, playing great defense there, picking up the beatdown. He's got a player on his A-box, goes up for a second beatdown, drops Enable shields. Cloud is going to go down. Lunchbox and Eomite are down as well, so it's up to Roy to stop this flag. Flamesword coming off the respawn, or coming off the spawn kill here, and Enable's going to put in flag number 2 as SQ's going to convert that one.
That was such a smart play right there by Enable. He did a great job. He got smacked by Lunchbox on the base. He knew that he was not going to be alive for much longer, so he figured, why not? I'm going to pull this flag, try to get it as far as possible. His teammates did the rest, and he walked back untouched.
So after putting in that second flag, 3 members of SQ taken down. Assault, the last one alive, trapped in his base on B side, and Instinct is going to take advantage of the opportunity pushing forward now.
Yeah, and just like the Status Quo squad is killing everyone on Instinct who goes top middle, and that is huge for them because that's still 1 person down, and it gets the person out of the power position.
Lunchbox position top middle. You see the flag starting to be ran by Instinct. Roy is just actually going to pull it, bait the guys who are spawning over on A to look at him on B side. Roy charging them on a flank while they're looking at his twin brother Lunchbox position top middle. But once again, you see SQ escaping out of their base. Ace was able to sneak through the tunnel and get behind Lunchbox here, scaring him off the top middle.
Yeah, I love the pressure Status Quo has had this series. Like we were talking about, FD almost gave the blueprint to these guys of how to dominate Instinct. They've just been non-stop charging, making sure Instinct can't just sit back and pick them apart.
Flamesword Enable making strong pushes over on B. See Enable going low, Flamesword going high. And then you got Ace making a push from bottom middle as well. So Flamesword picking up a kill on Cloud. Enable trying to get one there on Eomite. Eomite winning that battle, and that is going to stop an SQ flag opportunity. Assault, the last one alive now, having to drop down from top middle.
And you never want to drop down from top middle. You always just want to stay up there. It's not worth trying to force that flag cap. It's not worth trying to clean up that 1 shot. Top middle's too important to leave.
We're changing our camera over to Cloud from Instinct, making his way to the SQ A side, putting heavy shots on Flamesword. Eomite's going to clean that one up. Assault from SQ picking up a kill on Lunchbox, but you see Instinct not giving up. It almost a perfect flag run here from Cloud. He got behind the wall, but the flag got stuck behind it. 20:37 left on your clock. Remember, here at MLG, we have a 15-minute regulation time. After that 15 minutes, if the score is tied, we'll go into overtime. But if there's a team winning at the end of that 15 minutes, it's going to be game over, and you're going to watch as Cloud ties up the score with 2-2, putting in that second flag gap for Instinct.
That flag actually being stopped by the wall actually helped this Instinct squad out, because then Cloud was able to regain his shields, and he's still alive after that flag run.
Cloud with a nice run there. But now you got SQ pushing into the base, looking for a counter cap. Lunchbox clutching it, picking up 1 kill, but SQ just too strong. You see the team shot just slaughtering the players coming off the respawn, and Enable with that counter cap opportunity is running it bottom B side, or bottom A rather, and he's gonna run it straight into his base. That's flag number 3 for SQ. They're making it look easy, Scott.
Yeah, that they are, and Flamesword is just keeping the pressure on him. Notice how you see from Enable screen, his 2 teammates already pushing into his base, and now he's gonna go to B side and just pick up the spawners. This team is clicking right now.
Ace picks up a kill, Flamesword picks up a kill, Lunchbox finally picking up 1 for Instinct, but you see Assault pick up the double, and now the flag's running bottom A.
Yeah, and like we said, Status Quo has been putting unbelievable pressure right now on the Instinct base. Instinct's been getting spawn killed consistently this game by Status Quo.
SQ putting in flag number 4. They're 1 away from advancing to the championship match to face off against Final Boss. 4 minutes left in regulation, so if Instinct's gonna do anything, they need at least 2 caps, if not 3 in the next 4 minutes. Running out of time, and they're running out of respawn room. It looks like SQ just converging on their respawn every single time, but finally Instinct able to make a strong push. For a second, they had 4 dead from SQ, but now they're starting to lose their individual battles as well.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen. Right now, you're going to try to force to get the flag caps, and you're going to lose track of what's the main purpose, and that's to stay alive and get the flag. So you can't try to force too many. I know there's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, but you got to keep your composure.
Might going for some instant splits, trying to sneak into the base. You see Cloud doing a whole lot of distraction work top A. He's going to be forced back, though, by a very tough SQ squad. All 4 members alive as they take down both Cloud and Might. Roy and Lunchbox trying to play some defense over on B side as SQ keeps that pressure on, and Flamesword going in for a beatdown. He's going to be the 4th one dead for SQ. Nice job by Might and Cloud to push out from the respawn. Now they're going to be able to put some pressure on SQ for the first time in a while.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Cloud just needs to get inside his base right now. He has Might with him. He's got his teamwork. He just needs to get in this base, pull this flag, throw it out, find out where the spawners are, and then run the flag accordingly.
Here's the flag moving in the hands of Cloud. Bottom middle, you see Might trying to watch his back, but he's unable to pick up the kill. He's going to get assassinated, but check out Roy getting the flag all the way back to his base, but here's a counter cap opportunity for SQ, and they've taken advantage of the last 2. Flamesword sitting in the front of the Instinct base, now making a move for that flag. Enable pushing in from B, and you see Ace coming in from A side. Can Instinct make a defensive stand? Ace is moving the flag bottom middle. He stayed alive, dodging grenades. Lunchbox trying to chase him down. Ace getting up to the front jump. He's taking down the flags at his base. SQ chant is starting, and here comes Flamesword. Game over. For the first time this season, Status Quo defeating Instinct, and you gotta take a look at the stats. Huge game out of Enable, putting up the +5. Assault is right behind him with 29 kills, +4. Ace was +3, and guys, we had to give a lot of props there to Flamesword. He was the one applying the pressure in that game.
Yeah, for sure. Every time Instinct tried to retreat, the Status Quo squad just overwhelmed them with pressure. It was incredible to watch.
So there we go, the final score, Status Quo 3, Instinct 1. Status Quo advances to the championship match for the first time this season, and T-Squared is pumped up about it.